Hello there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wow. Wow.
welcome to Tornado, West Virginia, people. I'm Bailey.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and let you off here then. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Apparently, I can't play that song because it's copyrighted.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, even though it's by Coulter Wall and he's an independent artist, but still, I guess where they copyrighted it and still.
Brooklyn Zoo, Chicago.
And I'm filming that too, just for a moment. I mean, I know the volume wasn't on that one. So now I'm going to play the free music, the Libre music, or which, by the way, I can play, you know, because it's free music.
Okay.
But Mama, I'm still going to give them credit. I'm going to have to. Or I wonder what the historic music sounds like on here. Let's see here. Cantina Rag. That's weird. I guess we'll listen to that. Good enough. See, that's free music right there, so they can't get me on that one. I think, you know, unless if it sounds similar. Sounds similar to another song, though. You know. I'm playing this song because I want to go to Qdoba one day. Or go back to Qdoba, even though, if I remember right, the only thing I liked there before was chips and salsa only. But still, I think since they got new stuff, they learned their lesson. You know, not to serve healthy. I mean, they still got healthier options. But still, Mama, they had to add new options because you can't make Mexican food healthy. Okay, maybe you can, but you get my point, you know. If people want Mexican food, you know. See, originally they didn't have tacos, you see. So guess what, now I may go back there to Southridge, not here in a little bit, I mean in a few days. I may go to Southridge. You get what I'm saying? We don't have to do it today. I'll do it on my own time.
Oh, you mean like ride the bus out?
Yeah. Because I can. I don't know when they open, though. I have to check on that. I know they're not earlier because they're a Mexican restaurant. Unless they got that breakfast, you know. Let me look it up, Mama. Do you like this music? I guess it's alright too. To me, it's alright.
It's not getting on my nerves, so I guess it's okay.
Oh, thankfully. Now, it may get on your nerves if it's a longer one. No, it's not that long. Hello there, I'm Wesley Stover. How you doing? I'm looking at Qdoba. Hopefully Qdoba's gotten better. Yeah, BRC is awesome, which that's me. Yeah, and so is The Miz, too. The Miz is awesome, but of course now he's a heel again. Meaning he's the bad guy. For those who don't know what a heel is in wrestling, I have to explain to some people because they may not have heard of what a heel is in wrestling. You know, Qdoba is in Southridge, yes. Qdoba is actually everywhere, almost, I think. I mean, everywhere that's populated. Okay, I think that was the end of that. Anyway, I'm looking at Qdoba, and if I remember right, a long time ago they used to didn't have tacos. It's like McDonald's on every corner, except I think Qdoba doesn't have as much locations, and Qdoba has healthier, well, sort of healthier options. I mean, they got salads, you know. I don't know how many calories in that salad, but you can create your own salad. You know, at least you can do that. Matter of fact, sorry, my voice, you know. It's fall, you know. Probably that's why. Or hopefully I'm not going to end up in a hospital. How's your arm doing, BRC? Which arm? The one with the sore, or the one that was from Stein holding? Which are you? Well, I can tell you both. You know. First off, the one with the sore is doing a lot better. It's not this small, like this small. The sore is about this small. I don't know how wide, but both okay. Well, the sore is getting better, and the one that I was using for Stein holding is still achy. It's still a little bit like when I try, it just hurts when I raise my arm still, and it hurts like right in here too. Either way, again, if you're going to do Stein holding competitions, train a week before, don't train days before. Or maybe train weeks and weeks before. Yeah, or a month before.
Get your arm strengthened.
Yeah, but still it's going to hurt your arm. Either way, the winner is BRC. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Did Bill think it's something else already?
Is it Bill?
No, it's out of the area.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't really the winner, but I lasted over 5 minutes, you know, in that Stein holding competition, which is good for me, but bad for my arm. 5 minutes is, you know, a long time to hold a one.
It is not.
Huh. Anyway, I'm looking at the salads at Qdoba. That's a Panasonic phone, I know, because I had the same ringtone on my house phone. That's what Wesley says. Really? That's a Panasonic? Is that really a Panasonic phone, Mama?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, she got a house phone, and but her cell phone is like the older, like that flip ones.
The grandma's cell phone.
Yeah, it's not like this phone.
Yeah. It's not an intelligent phone. Mine's a dumb phone.
Yeah. I'm looking at the salad option that says choose your protein. I'm not ordering yet.
Oh, you just want to see what time it opened, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I was gonna see that too. About forgot. Now I need to find. I think it's at 11. 11.
Well, see, it could even be 10:30 to something, but
Yeah.
that way it'd be get the early lunch.
But I'm not there for a salad. You know me. I'm not there. Her cell phone is from the Flintstones. Haha, yabba dabba do. Okay. That's actually funny. I know. Yeah, it says, hold on. 11, oh, here's the view detailed on this. View more detailed. Okay, there we go. It says 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
That answers my question. Good. It's 11.1 miles away from here. Wait, that's shocking. Probably be more than that, or less than that, sorry. And you know what I wish about Qdoba? I wish a long time ago it was good. I wish it was good a long time ago, so I wish the next time I go, I hope it's good. Because, to be honest with you, the last time I was there, I only liked the chips and salsa. And I think the other stuff were healthier options or foods I didn't like at the time. Maybe I might like them a little bit more now. But still, at the time, they didn't have the right, you know, it wasn't like the best. You wish Qdoba would open a location in Poca? No. I kind of wish, but no. I wish they opened one in Tate Valley more, or Hurricane.
I'm going to go call that prescription in so they'll quit calling me about it.
I also wish, you know, they had tacos back then. I also wish that Moe's would open around here as well, but there are no Moe's other than Flatwoods. Also, I'm trying to find where to order now. Actually, I don't want to actually order because normally I'm just looking at the menu. I'm not actually gonna order from them, not yet. And I'm gonna show you their menu, okay? Just to be on the safe side. I know we need to get to watch YouTube here in a little bit. I hope you can stay on here. I know you can't stay here all the time, but see, that's some of their menu items. Now, I'm going to look at their trendy flavors, and there's the Queso Apocalypto and chips. Queso Apocalypto. Funny thing is, I saw a commercial of that, and then there's me. But here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And looky there, it's definitely, I'm just kidding, it's not really Mo, Larry, and Curly, the Free Stooges restaurant. That would be an interesting place. Hold on, wait, what now? I wasn't mentioning Mo, Larry, and Curly, but okay. But still, that would be an interesting restaurant if it was. If that was a restaurant, that'd be an interesting slapstick of a restaurant. Then think about that for a fiend. You know, would probably be dangerous too and probably get sued, but oh well. Yeah, Queso Apocalypto and chips. Now, for those who don't know, and also, I'm going to show you this again.
In my hand right here is Queso Apocalypto.
Yeah, and you look like Stephanie McMahon, so there you have it. Yeah, you know it's getting good when Stephanie McMahon is promoting Qdoba. And that's actually the best thing Qdoba had ever fucking done. Sorry for saying the F word. But you know, I know that wasn't really Stephanie McMahon, but if it was, don't you think it would have said Stephanie McMahon on the... I was just joking, it's not Stephanie McMahon, but she sure does look like Stephanie McMahon. If that's not Stephanie McMahon, long-lost sister, I don't know what is, or well, it should be who is, but I think, yeah, that's not Stephanie McMahon's long-lost sister. Yeah, the funny thing is, it's not her long-lost sister. That's Julia from Healthy Junk Food, or Hell, as in the place, Fee, Junk Food. Too bad she's not with JP anymore, that Asian guy. And that's kind of weird that, you know, they get someone that looks like Stephanie McMahon, right? Hold on, let me move the phone stand over here. It's also kind of weird that they get these other people well, I mean, I know they're trying to promote Qdoba because if I remember right, Qdoba is doing alright as a business, but not doing good in food. Because remember, The only thing I liked from Qdoba the last time I was there was chips and salsa. And that's saying something about Qdoba right there at a Mexican eatery. I will be back at Qdoba. It's just I don't know when I'll be back at Qdoba, probably in a few days, knowing me. Do I go to Qdoba? Well, it doesn't really matter if I go to Qdoba or not, but still, I've been wanting to go to Qdoba for years now, as you may know. I went past Qdoba yesterday in Southridge when it was going to Books A Million. When I was going to Books A Million, Qdoba was busy. Well, they must be doing something right again, or they must be doing something right for the first time in their life too. So it must be better now. Books A Million has pro wrestling book on the COVID-19 era. That's interesting. Has a pro wrestling book on the COVID-19 era. Damn. Hold on a minute. I don't know what to watch. That's the problem. I can watch multiple videos, but we can't today. There's Ryback, but I don't want to watch him. There's Guy Fieri. Also a Macho Man book. Nice. Well, I meant also $100 buffet with A5 Wagyu. There's that Raina woman, but I don't want to watch her. Because normally if I play, her videos, that probably make me horny, but still. Make me hornier than everything, and probably make you horny too. Anyway, let's see. Triple H addresses Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens incident following Bad Blood. Heard about that. Let's see what Cultaholic says.
My neighbor showed me the app. Help me save on my kids' allergy pills.
GoodRx.
And you go back from you having questions for me, leave them.
Triple H addresses the Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens incident, plus the backstage reaction to Drew McIntyre and CM Punk's Hell in a Cell match has been revealed, and WWE re-signs a WCW legend. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling news right now. Bad Blood was pretty bloody good. Oh my, I don't know why you would put the Hell in a Cell match on first and expect the rest of the card to live up to that. That was a bit strange. Maybe the Dwayne Johnson coming back and politicking CM Punk, maybe that had something to do with it, Tom, but it was the Hell in a Cell match. Ooh, yeah. It was so good. A great show and a great time had by all. Except Cody Rhodes, who, bless him, apparently, as we saw on video, got beaten up by Kevin Owens quite magnificently after the show went off the air. Yeah, so Kevin and Cody are having a little argument outside of Cody's tour bus, sponsored by vodka. Ooh, Wheatley! Vodka! And then Kevin Owens whizzles him. And the most surprising thing to me about all this, Tom, is the fact that Kevin Owens got in a proper super-duper car, a supercar, and whizzed away. He didn't stay on the bus. Famously frugal man, Kevin Owens got a supercar. Anyway, Triple H has been speed about, hasn't he? He has indeed, as the turn took place in front of the Wheatley Turn on Your Friends Neatly bus. Triple H addressed the post-show attack, tweeting, "We are aware of the incident outside of the arena last night between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. The matter will be dealt with internally." I really like the way they did this, because a few people have gone, well, this is a big heel turn for Kevin Owens. Why do it like away from the center of the ring in front of a live crowd? But it's something different, and I like them trying new things. And I thought that worked. Yeah, I think it worked as well. It's been a long time coming. I remember when the 24/7 title was around, we were like, whoa, the scope for this is unbelievable, the potential. Everyone's got a camera phone these days. You can film things happening in shops that don't necessarily have to be shown on TV, but they're going to go viral on social media. This is what they've done here. Made it feel a bit more real. Yeah. But I like how outside the box it is, yeah. It is good. So I presume we'll find out more on SmackDown on Friday what this means for Kevin Owens, for Cody Rhodes, and possibly for WrestleMania. I would love it if Kevin Owens turned up and just went, aha, Cody, how are you doing?
It didn't happen on the show, therefore it's not canon.
That'd
I
be
did
brilliant.
what? You must be mistaken. That wasn't me.
But
I'm
yeah.
WWE superstar Kevin Owens. That was Kevin Steen in that car park.
The episode of Seinfeld where your man turns up for work after he's been sacked. Just that, exactly that, please. Of course, the Hell in a Cell match is what we talked about at the start of the video. Drew and Punk truly went to hell. Crimson masks worn all over the place. PW Insider says the feeling backstage was they brought back the sense of danger and ferociousness the steel cage matches and later the cell bouts used to carry.
Well, that used to be the stipulation. That was like the end game for any feud, wasn't it? When you got the Hell in a Cell back in the day, 20 years ago, when we were whippersnappers, Tom. That was like the worst stipulation you could have in wrestling outside of Ken Shamrock's fight pit.
That was it. And then it just became just like a part of the wrestling calendar. And I never vibed.
It always should have been a feud ends with a Hell in a Cell, not a Hell in a Cell dictates the feud.
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be a match that needs to take place in a cell, not a cell that needs a match.
Yeah.
CM Punk said something like that.
Yeah.
PW Insider have also offered an update on Drew and Punk's health post-match.
Yeah, they say for those who have asked about CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, we can confirm they are very banged up, as you would imagine. Drew McIntyre received a legitimate 16 staples. I've got no idea if we can show the picture there, because it looked like someone off of Aliens, so it did, Tom. A horrible gash.
A little less 16 staples, more a horrible gash.
Yeah, he got that from the steel toolbox shot, which is easy for me to say this Monday morning. There were other talents marvelling at him for powering through after that in the match. There was no word yet he suffered a concussion, but all reports we have heard is that he was coherent and aware of the match backstage. We've asked if Drew McIntyre was injured in the gnarly stair spot, but all signs this afternoon are somehow he escaped injury there, which I don't understand how. If you haven't seen it, he's going for the Claymore on CM Punk. He runs across the ring, Punk ducks out the way, then they've got the lower half of the upper half of the steel stairs in the ring, and Drew's lower back just lands on that bridge.
He
Flush on that
basically
ridge.
becomes like an S shape from Tetris, and how he wasn't cream crackered by it.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
No idea. That toolbox shot, that started a bit of discourse online as well, in the sense that when those sort of things happen in AEW, there's
the right back
far more.
Yeah, me hand.
You're right there.
Just punched this bar.
People online saying that when things like that happen in AEW, there's a lot of hoo-ha and anger online about the fact that, unprotected shots to the head, this is bad. But yeah, WWE do it, and there was less of the discussion about it. I still think that unprotected shots to the head, whatever, are still awful.
Yeah.
I can't speak to how well protected that was the same way I can't speak to how well protected the chair shot on Jack Perry was that time. But I still think, yeah, unprotected shots to the head are pretty awful. Drew looked pretty awful about it afterwards. What with 16 stitches needed in his flipping head.
What I would say, though, for this one, you could see why because it was an accident, obviously, but the accident happened, you could see how it happened, because the way Punk did it over the top of his head, you've got no real control there, so that then leads to the question, should they have done it in a different way? Why haven't Punk do it like that when he could do it more control going forwards the way?
It was a challenge. Now, Punk collapsing in the aisle on the way and getting gas and air, now, was not a sign of any injury or any distress. It was just him doing an amazing job of selling. That's according to Mike Johnson of PW Insider.
I thought that was him having a little go at the fans who go like, he's over the hill, he can't do it anymore, so he's out there and they're all going like, I need air, I can't believe it.
Do you reckon it was like a little...
Just have a little joke, yeah. I can still do it, but I'll give you this little bit to tickle your taint, so to speak.
Well, really, really solid match. The WTF moments from that match and all the other matches are available on our YouTube channel right now.
Yes, it is.
Gentlemen, you can watch them right now. The Terror Twins going their separate ways after Bad Blood.
What?
I know, mate.
Mother's on the mark, though.
Good morning, Mother. In the post-Bad Blood press conference, David Priest talked about forming another faction with Rhea Ripley, and the answer was far sadder than we could have ever hoped.
Yeah, he says the idea of the Judgment Day was to grab some talent who were capable of being main eventers and capable of being the person on the billboards and whatnot, but for whatever reason, we weren't there. We got together to push each other, and Rhea and I achieved that. While it was fun as far as doing it with your friends and whatnot, at the same time there is something to, alright, now I'm here, now let's see what I can do on my own. I love Rhea. Do you love Rhea?
I love Rhea.
Damien Priest loves Rhea as well. I've lost my train of thought there. That's my best friend in the world. But obviously, she's in the women's division, I'm in the men's division. Although we're friends, we have to follow our own path.
Yeah, very much clear, very much indicating that Rhea Ripley and Damien Priest aren't going to do the Terror Twin shtick on telly anymore, and they're both going to have their own storylines. So
they'll still be like, see you there, sir.
see you there, sir.
Remember the good old days. But it is interesting, where does Rhea Ripley go from here? Was that the feud ended with Liv Morgan? Does she now just go off into a feud with Raquel Rodriguez? What are you saying, Tom? Book the wrestling show.
Well, I think you kind of have her spin off and do stuff with Raquel Rodriguez. So then I think now Rhea has to get through Raquel to get to Dom to get to Liv to get the belt back. I think you continue to tell that story. For Damian Priest, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I guess whatever he does next, I'm sure he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's good at the wrestling,
He is very good at the wrestling, as is Gunther, who, despite the fact he didn't have a world title match, did show up at Bad Blood when they presented the Crown Jewel Championship.
The Vajazzle Championship.
The Vajazzle
It's an
Championship.
ugly title belt. Let's get out there. And it's also the Champion of Champions Championship from SmackDown vs. Raw 2010.
Is it?
Aye, basically, because it's the World Heavyweight Champion versus the WWE Champion, just contesting for a title. That's what that was back in the day, wasn't it?
And here's the thing, I'll only say this on the Vajazzle belt. So the world champ and the WWE champ are going to fight for it. And then whoever wins that match wins that belt. But then what if, say, Cody wins that match, but then Cody loses to The Rock at WrestleMania 41, for argument's sake? Does The Rock get that belt as
No,
well?
Tom. This is a yearly occurrence, only a crown jewel.
Right, so they hold the belt at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, and then they never speak of it again.
I reckon we'll see it at Crown Jewel, and we'll see it on the Raw SmackDown, whoever wins after Crown Jewel, and then we'll never see it until the SmackDown or Raw before the next Crown Jewel.
So they're booking the title belt like Mansoor?
Basically.
Right, with you. But in amongst all of this, we had Gunther and Goldberg having a showdown.
This is weird, the timing of it, because as we all know, they're going for a Goldberg and Gunther match, I think, and that could only take place in one area of the world.
Yeah, that's right. Bristol Temple Meads.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, when Crown Jewel is.
Riyadh, Saudi
So we've got the championship match.
These
Gunther, can he
contestants
do
walked
double
away
duty
from
on
their
one
4th
night,
of
or is
July
he going to lose to Sammy
celebration
tonight?
that
And
was
Sammy
full.
goes on to
Two
Crown
winners
Jewel to
crowned
fight for the
hot
Vajazzle.
contest took
No,
place
they'll
with
do
Charleston
Gunther and
Hurricane
Cody.
and Hurricane
I mean,
Jason
they
Dale
could
took home the
they could do
win.
Goldberg and Survivor
Charleston,
Series.
William Simmons was crowned.
I guess he's got the history there.
Do you know what?
That means Gunther's world title defense is one of the tentpole events of the year to be Goldberg.
Yeah,
This is the Triple H. Football these days, we're gone.
I mean, it certainly is the Triple H era. Triple H himself spoke out at the press conference addressing what we have been fantasy booking here, the possible in-ring return of Goldberg.
In honor of
And what did he
Independence
say?
Day,
Atlanta loves Bill Goldberg, says Triple H, and that's why he was here tonight. He was with his wife and son. Always good to get a huge reaction.
Next
Enjoy
year,
the show. You know,
Momo,
things get
in
said.
the hot dog
Bill
one.
came back, he was not too happy with Gunther.
Actually, I got an announcement. I may go to one hurricane.
All of us, and so the further you get,
Nice
those talks get further and further away from reality. But I don't know. I saw Bill earlier in the day, and it was great. I saw Bill later in the day, and there was a different look on his face with a spark in his eye. So I would never say never.
Okay, hold on.
There you are.
We've done it back to back, but it's definitely happening.
I want to say
Definitely
this.
that, and I think I reckon Survivor.
Quiet.
West Virginia. We're going to hang out with some family. It's awesome to be able to have this event here, have a skate park. Even while it's raining, we're still able to do some stuff. Just promote positivity. BMX has been the best thing that has ever happened in my life, and I want to share it with everyone I can.
And for the skaters out there, there will be an exhibition from noon to 3 on Saturday there at the City Skate Park. And the St. Albans man has been crowned the winner of the regatta's hot dog eating contest. 9 contestants competed in the Tudor's Biscuit World Hot Dog Challenge. They had 10 minutes to eat as many hot dogs as they could. It was close, but in the end, Will Simmons of St. Albans ate 19 total.
Yeah, I didn't want to stand up. Sorry.
Nervous wreck walking up there. A lot of friends and family out there watching me. I didn't want to disappoint them, so I was just had to get the win for St. Albans too. Yeah.
19 hot dogs. Wow. And this was Simmons' first time competing in this contest. He said his strategy was to eat fast and make sure he came in with enough room for all of them. And you can find all your regatta coverage right here on Eyewitness
Okay,
News.
Stop that one. Go back. Keep that one. Now let's go back and see. I think there might be one more. Okay, that's it. Okay, then this is two of them. Okay, two of them.
Let my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis symptoms
Okay,
define
there's 11 PM news. Let's see if that one has anything on it.
Full stomach today. two-winner.
Okay, let's see. Get back here. Oh, there it is. Play.
We'll kind of know about the U.S. and then specifically Morgantown, the school.
McCabe is one of 4 WVU athletes who have qualified for the Paris Games. She and 2 others will be competing for Team Canada, while WVU Rifles' Mary Tucker goes for gold with Team USA.
Or
That's the
should I
latest
be
on
in the
Mountaineers
Tigers
here in
one again
Morgantown.
if they
I'm Ryan
have it?
Decker.
I don't know. Okay, here it is. There you are again.
4, 3, 2. And they're off. Those contestants walked away from their 4th of July celebrations with full stomachs today. 2
I'm
winners.
recording
Hot
this.
dog eating contest took place in both Charleston and Hurricane. In Hurricane, that man on the right there, going by the name of Jason Dale, took home the win. In Charleston, William Simmons crowned a winner after putting away 19 hot dogs. We got to catch up with him after his win.
Got to catch up.
Stretch out that stomach, man. I knew I could eat them fast, but just holding enough and going the length. It was a battle for sure.
I wonder if that's Kirby's.
No, absolutely not.
Donna's
Just
husband's
relish
son.
that thought.
Relish that thought. Relish
that.
that. Okay.
Congratulations to
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Is that it?
Well, hold on. I think there's one more. Let's see. Okay, we've seen the top one. Okay, that says, well, one of them says the 10th and the 7th of 2024. The other one, I don't know. Let's try this
I
one.
think that's the same
Is that
one.
the same one that we watched?
The Canal
Yeah.
Humane Association is holding an adoption event.
Back it up there and see if that was it.
Yeah, that was the same
that was
one.
the same
2
one.
winners were crowned
All
as
right,
hot
now
dog
let me
eating.
stop it and, okay, so let me get that one. Okay, push that one. Okay. The 10th and the 7th. Okay. 10th and the 7th.
Okay.
Hold on. This
You're
is
up pretty late.
Wait a minute. What's
That's October.
yeah, that's what I was seeing. It says October. Let's see if it's.
Lots running through my
Oh, that's that other one.
That's the same.
Okay, that's the one. Okay, let's get
You seem
out
happy.
of that one. And
Yeah.
now let's go here. Hold on. I guess we've got
What's
to go
going
down.
on? It's been great.
I mean, my mama.
Okay, here's 2 of them. Now, which one?
I thought we already watched this one.
But there's 2 of them. Oh, one of them's the 23rd and one of them's the
I was
24th.
about ready to murder
Oh.
Kyle Abbott.
I forget it.
Well, wait a minute. Let me just see. Let's go up here to the top one.
The top one.
The top one? Okay.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what I'm going to look and see.
And the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
We already
is a nail
watched.
biter, and judges counted the crumbs to tally this year's winner.
Nathan's.
Yeah, that's
Did
in
I
that.
record the Nathan's one?
Yeah.
No, there it is. There's that one.
But we already seen that.
Okay, we already seen that one.
Now the 2023 one I want to show too.
All right, hold on. Let's get over this.
Should just show that one too.
So
Okay.
fast. It's
All
not
right,
like
let's
this
go
guy's-
to the
but
other one. Let's see.
He
Get
did it.
down.
And
That
then boom,
neat.
I was out.
Okay, hold on. We'll get down there.
And is that it?
I thought they were both the
Yeah,
same day.
now it's
Okay.
And is that it?
I think this is it.
I'm
Let's
so
see if one of
sorry.
them.
I know
Okay,
I
the
had worked on
23.
everything
All
that
right,
you went
now
through
let's see
trying
it.
to
No, no, no.
Okay, let's see. Okay, now.
Behind you, right? Or
There.
egging.
Okay, that
That
was.
was the inaugural
Yeah,
one.
that. Okay, there. All right, now.
Tragedy in the Mountains, Wednesday on 13 News.
Oh, welcome back. When you think Tudor's Biscuit World, biscuits are usually the first things that generally come to mind. Today, though, it was their hot dogs that took center stage. This is the inaugural
There you are,
Tudor's
right in the
Biscuit
middle.
World hot dog eating contest at
No.
the regatta. The quest was simple. Eat as many hot dogs as possible in 3 minutes with only the help of water, and then maybe Steve, Jenny, Brian, and Woody all cheering you on behind you, right? Or egging you on. The winner, Patrick Racer, had 7 hot dogs total, and he
Patrick
had enough
Racer.
energy.
That was 2023 though.
I tried dipping hot dog bun in water to see how it was going to taste, and it was terrible. And that's why I thought that I started the competition out just eating, whole hot dog and with the bun, and it was just too hard to chew. I was choking, so I had to switch it up for more speed and eat the hot dog first and then the bun second, dip in the water, and that technique was better. If I would have did that from the start, I might have got more.
At least you were in there 2 or 3
I
times.
love the
Yeah.
strategy there. Congratulations, Patrick Hughes from Kenna. We're very proud to be tonight.
Okay.
Very nice. All right, and you know in Hurricane they love their
Oh,
farm.
hold on. I want to see that one too.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Let me see.
The hurricane one taking.
Okay, let's see. Let me see what I need to do here. Hold on.
Because I want to see.
Oh, it went off of the thing. Never mind.
Well, there's a picture of us on your mom's phone.
Sorry about that. I'm recording those too.
Okay, we'll go down here and see. Okay.
There's one more, and I guess it's the hurricane one. Now I didn't make it to that one either, but I will try to return the hurricane.
How are you?
Let me see if it's
You know.
restart from the beginning.
No.
Well, I'm probably gonna have to do that one. That way I can.
But
I didn't do it.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on, I'll get it. Hold on.
Really?
That one and your.
Anyway, I got Heather's case.
Yeah.
Her case?
Are you saying that Heather's death is a police investigation now?
Okay, the 23 one. Do play.
And the hot dog eating contest there was a hit. There were about a dozen
Hold
people going to
on.
bed tonight. Pretty full. These contestants had 5 minutes to eat as many as they
There's
could.
that guy that
wow.
puked right beside me.
The winner
I
finished by
think.
eating 12 hot dogs.
Not
Second place,
that
they had
one, but
10,
the.
and rounding out the top 3 was 9 hot dogs. My stomach hurts for you all tonight. Very nice. Good hot dogs.
Okay. There's Scott
Listen to
Edwards
this.
that look like
8
Porky.
people were stuck upside
He's
down
the
on a
mayor.
roller coaster today in Wisconsin.
Not Porky,
after a
but you know, Scott
A scary
Edwards.
scene left them there for quite some time before rescuers were able to get to them.
man.
Frank Healy has our story.
Okay.
35 to 40 minutes.
I mean, I know that's from
travel
last
time. You know, during that
year.
time, obviously, you know, the anticipation is
Stuck upside down.
Okay, that's it. Okay, now you know what it's like to be on the news. Sort of. I mean, it's for a hot dog.
Go ahead and you can go ahead and change it to whatever you want it to. I just wanted to show you
Okay.
what I had.
Okay.
In case they got, in case it got knocked off there, so you can
Yeah.
than standard dose flu shots in older adults.
I'm gonna put on bar rescue. And I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. But Momo, good thing you recorded those.
I think that one day I watched every news they had. I think I recorded every news they had on there that day.
Yeah.
Trying to get the ones that had you on there. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't win, but
Yeah.
good that.
Yeah, you're on there. Yeah, you get to see yourself
Yeah.
on television. Yeah. I'm gonna take these out to the birds. See how I chop them up like that?
Okay,
And then
yeah.
that squirrel gets into them and throws them everywhere.
Hmm.
Kick his hind end.
Okay, people.
I guess he's got the history there.
Do you know what?
That means Gunter's world title defense at one of the tent pole events of the year is going to be Goldberg.
Yeah.
This is the Triple H era. I thought these days were gone.
I mean, it certainly is the Triple H era. And Triple H himself spoke at the press conference addressing what we have been fantasy booking here, the possible in-ring return of Goldberg. And what did he say?
Atlanta loves Bill Goldberg, says Triple H, and that's why he was here tonight. He was with his wife and son. Always good to get a huge reaction here enjoying the show. You know, things get set. I can tell you when Bill came back, he was not too happy with Gunter, and we'll see.
The further you go, time catches up with all of us, and so the further you get, those talks get further and further away from reality. But I don't know. I saw Bill earlier in the day, and it was great. I saw Bill later in the day, and there was a different look on his face, with a spark in his eye. So I would never say never.
It's happening.
Oh yeah, we've done it back to back, but it's definitely happening. So it's definitely going to be that, and I think I reckon Survivor Series Gunter Goldberg.
I love Gunter's role in it, though. Bringing up Bill Goldberg as his favourite wrestler just to piss off Bret Hart, then he sees Bill Goldberg and goes, you're not that good, really. I've got a spare 3 minutes where I can wrestle you, you one-trick pony.
I like the
Fantastic.
3-minute line, I thought was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that immensely, so we'll look forward to that one. But he was not the WCW legend that re-signed with WWE over Bad Blood Weekend. That went to Mr. Self High Five
A
himself.
diamond upside down is a P word.
It is.
For Jazzle.
Bang, etc. What did Diamond Dallas Page say about his lovely weekend at Bad Blood?
I personally had one of my favourite times at a #WWE event, knowing my Hall of Fame career was made in WCW. Regardless of how many close friends I had there at the WWE, I never felt totally welcomed.
That's sad, isn't it? But then he went on to say that at this particular weekend he felt the most welcome he's ever felt, and then he went home and signed a WWE Legends contract.
Well, he's in the party room, Tom, with Naomi and Jade and Bianca, and Jey Uso was also there eating the drinks all over himself.
You only get in that room with a Legends deal, at least. So in he goes to that. So congratulations to DDP. Whether or not we'll see DDP on telly, I don't know. Will we see his likeness? Absolutely, because that's the whole thing about a WWE Legends deal, is it gives WWE carte blanche to use your face, your visage, your character and such in games, action figures, collectibles, merch, that sort of thing.
Ready to Rumble 2.
Ready to Rumble 2.
It's time. I spoke about this with DDP himself on that Straight to Hell I did a couple of years ago now, and it still hasn't happened. I'm still waiting, Diamond.
Oh,
Cast me as Gordy too. I'll be a policeman for you, baby.
Book him in, coach. He's ready to play. Honestly, get him on there. You can watch Diamond Dallas Page on Straight to Hell on the YouTube channel right now. It's a lovely time with Ross and DDP. And for the very latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out Beltaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you, bye.
Adam Sandler, look at that. There's a movie star. You grossed over $4 billion.
I didn't know that. I'll take it.
$4 billion. So much to talk to him about. Did Lauren fire you?
This is how I got fired.
You know what's a role you turned down that I was shocked by?
What?
Did you have loose duty?
Not yet. We'll get to that.
Right off the bat, I want to know.
That's like 14 ounces of mix. That's disgusting.
The most obvious thing. But why?
So, I will be honest with you, I could not handle the start of Bad Blood. Because Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi were our hosts. They were in the ring. They just went, oh.
Hello there. I need, and still Stephanie McMahon's still on there, damn it. Every time.
First thing I notice is it's like a country bar with a bowl with some bullshit in the corner, and it was just enormous and ugly. Are you Sean?
Shit.
John's office outside. He wants to talk to you right now. Okay.
Can I get a watermelon breeze?
Yes, I'll do a beach cucumber. All right.
Should we get nachos?
Yep. I feel like you judge a place on the nachos. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you. I wanted to bring you out here and get the story. So, when did you open this? Late summer of 2017. Did you bring in investors? I brought in investors, but we ended up burning out. So, what did you do to get the money? I went back to the investment group. They would put in an additional...
We haven't been to Marina Bay in Quincy in a while, and it's always a fun place to visit. So what do you say we go grab a bite to eat at Victory Point Bar and Grill?
No. Okay, maybe.
We're always looking for waterfront restaurants that offer great views and really tasty food, and Victory Point definitely qualifies. I mean, there aren't a lot of settings that are better than this. You have sweeping views of Boston Harbor. It's a busy marina, so there are boats everywhere. You can see the planes flying in and out of Logan. And in the nice weather, you really could not beat their outdoor patio and deck. There's an even bigger outdoor bar as well. Inside is just as nice, and the room is
Yeah.
completely surrounded with windows, so pretty much every table has a view. So what's the food like at Victory Point? The menu is mostly Italian, with lots of classic dishes, plus some international twists and plenty of New England favorites. No big surprise here, but seafood is definitely one of the specialties. I mean, how could it not be when you're looking out over the ocean? So we'd advise starting out with the clam chowder and the crab cakes. The chowder is exactly what you're looking for, a rich and flavorful New England style clam chowder. It's nice and creamy, not too thick. It's packed with fresh clams and potatoes. So if you want to get a taste of the sea while you're looking out over the sea, this is a good way to start. As for the crab cakes, they are definitely a crowd pleaser. You get 2 big plump crab cakes per order. They're thick and golden and crispy around the edges, and they're made with a ton of lump crab meat inside with just some seasoning and breadcrumbs to hold it all together, and it's served with some tomato and arugula and a drizzle of spicy aioli. Now let's get some pasta, because honestly, I think that might be the strength of the menu at Victory Point. Case in point is the spicy rigatoni alla vodka. I mean, who doesn't love a good, creamy tomato and vodka sauce? This dish is simple, fresh, straightforward, and super tasty. Al dente pasta, plenty of sauce, little cheese, and basil. So good, you really can't taste the vodka, but you can always get a martini on the side. Another popular choice is the linguine and clams, and once again, this is what Italian food is all about. Good ingredients, simple preparation, and great flavors. With Cape Cod count neck clams, tomatoes, linguine pasta, and a light white wine sauce. One thing that might surprise you is how good the pizza is here. It's thin crust, really crispy, and they make their own dough every day. And the one to get is the North End pizza. That is topped with a classic combination of sausage, peppers, and onions. Okay, now let's move on to the entrees. And if I'm sitting by the water here in New England, I want some fried seafood. But this is Italian, so we're going to get the fritto misto. Basically, it's a fisherman's platter, so we're talking a big board overflowing with fried shrimp, calamari, scallops, and cod, all served over French fries, along with some coleslaw, and of course, some tangy house-made tartar sauce for dipping. And now I'm going to try some Italian pronunciation here, okay? This is the agnello allo scottadito. I think I got it right. But if I'm wrong, I'm sure they'll tell me that I'm wrong. Essentially, these are skewers of lamb grilled over high heat, and I'm loving the presentation as they're stacked up over some broccoli rabe. You can also find some polenta cakes on the bottom with sauteed white kidney beans on there as well. Personally, I'm a chicken marsala fan. It's one of my go-to Italian dishes, and I am happy to report that Victory Point makes a good one. The chicken is thin, but still juicy. The mushrooms are nice and tender. Marsala wine brings a little sweetness, and the penne pasta brings the whole thing together. For dessert, we think you should stick with the Italian theme, and there are a few good options, including, of course, tiramisu. It looks good, and it tastes great, with layers of espresso-soaked ladyfingers, mascarpone, chocolate, and whipped cream. But if you ask me, I'd recommend the panna cotta. Now, this is the Italian version of flan, but it's lighter and even more refreshing. So it's silky smooth, it is beautiful, it is not too sweet, and it's a perfect little bite after having a big Italian dinner. So I know a lot of people come here for the view, but the good news is that you'll definitely want to stay for the food, and I mean all the food. Appetizers, pizza, pasta, and dessert, and you will definitely be victorious at Victory Point in Marina Bay, Queens.
In a marriage, it is normal to want something new.
Bill just got a